This is a typical day in Kensington, a neighborhood in Philadelphia.
This is the effect of the drug, known as Tranq, often referred to as the zombie drug. It makes people appear disconnected from life, like they're not really there.
After people come down here, they turn into zombies.
This is happening in the Kensington neighborhood, where it feels like you've stepped into a scene from a post-apocalyptic show. Bent bodies, incoherent voices, and arms covered in scars. No one is helping them. No one intervenes. This is the world's largest open-air drug market, right here in Philadelphia, USA. But what you're seeing isn't just addiction. It's a systemic collapse, the result of decades of failed policies and institutional greed.
Dangerous street drug component is officially called xylazine, nicknamed Tranq, as in tranquilizer.
In this open market, drugs are bought and used openly on the streets, with no attempt to hide it. Extreme poverty, widespread homelessness, addiction, and mental health issues. Just minutes away from some of America's most iconic government buildings, right in the land of the American dream.
In this northern suburb of one of America's great cities.
We are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, just 2 hours from Washington, D.C. and 2 hours from New York City, one of the world's most famous cities, known for its universities and stories. Take this historic building, for example. But behind these streets are heartbreaking stories. This city holds the biggest and most notorious open-air drug market in America, maybe even the world. We're going to take a closer look at their stories now. From opium to Tranq. The story begins thousands of years ago when opium was used in traditional medicine. In the 19th century, the British used it as a colonial tool, flooding China with drugs, leading to the Opium Wars. These wars ended in forced treaties, with China giving up Hong Kong to Britain. Then came the 20th century, when drugs shifted from medicine,
and I'll take the drug now,
to destruction.
America's public enemy number one is drug abuse.
Heroin, cocaine, and addiction spreading across all continents.
Don't do drugs. Stop it. Get some help.
It's called xylazine, or Tranq, an animal tranquilizer cupped with America's street drug of the moment, fentanyl.
But the 21st century brought something worse. Fentanyl, 50 times stronger than heroin.
Look at my leg. That's all from that.
So those are scars from shooting.
Yeah, what was it?
They started eating at your skin.
And then, once you get it in there, you just get to work, baby. You fucking right now.
Made from chemical compounds in China, and Mexican cartels turn it into a deadly drug and trafficked into the U.S.
Zombieland.
It's cheap, fast-acting, and deadly.
So this is where it all started at, so you're going to see the volume increase drastically, right?
And in recent years, a new mixture called Tranq has emerged.
The Tranq is mixed between two drugs, or?
Tranq is what makes them do that, you see?
Yeah, this is the result after...
Fentanyl and Tranq.
What drug is he on right now? Fentanyl or Tranq?
He's on both? What did you say, sweetie? She said she liked the Tranq more.
Tranq is stronger?
Yeah, because the Tranq keep them high longer.
Tranq is a combination of fentanyl and xylazine, a veterinary tranquilizer used on animals, like horses, absolutely not meant for humans. The results are catastrophic.
So here we are with the organization.
Rock Primary Care.
If someone want to stop the drugs, you guys help?
Yeah.
How you guys help? You give them house or home?
We can help. We can help them get into a housing program or get into a shelter. The first thing we want to do is get them off the drugs. So ideally, we want them to go inpatient. The dope's not what it once was. So people go into detoxes or they go into rehabs and they're still sick from the Tranq because the hospitals and the rehabs they don't know how to treat it. So a lot of people aren't are hesitant to go into rehab these days. So,
For the people who doesn't know what is tranq and fentanyl, what is the difference between these?
so fentanyl is an opiate. Strong. It's like heroin, but a lot stronger.
And it's cheaper.
And it's much cheaper.
It's
Yeah.
much cheaper because it's man-made.
Exactly.
It's meant to do this.
Exactly.
Look, you see right here? It's meant to do this.
So this is the effect of which drug?
Well, it's definitely affected the tranq.
Tranq is mixed?
It's mixed in with the fentanyl, yeah. So people come down here from all over to get the dope. They charge people more. Once they're addicted, they're like, well, I might as well come down to Kensington and get it for the, cheaper price. But then they get stuck down here. They end up being down here for God knows how long.
So Dirt is battling with drug addiction. What's your drug of choice?
Dope, fentanyl.
Dope and fentanyl?
So why people use it if they know that they might kill them?
In my personal opinion, I believe it's due to depression, people wanting to escape their realities of the traumas that they deal with here in America. America has a psychological problem that we don't deal with. It doesn't get treated. Maybe they were raped or hurt when they were children. Mom was on drugs. Dad didn't take care of them. So they started using drugs. Would you take a gun and put it to your head and shoot it?
You got my money, nigga!
In 2023, Philadelphia recorded 1,400 drug-related deaths, as if a war was being waged on America. These deaths are solely due to drugs. People come from all over the place because this is an open market for everyone to buy the most powerful drugs in the world. They're lethal. This is Kensington. I don't know how they live here. I think even the shops here will shut down soon. They say homes are cheaper because no one wants to live in this area. Even though police are present, things get terrifying at night.
All right, bro, you have a good day. And this is the area where it's at the most. Yeah, the police are here 24/7. They're always here. Their job is to just monitor their neighborhood and to reduce
The violence?
The violence, yes.
But still, there is a violence.
Yes, it's violence because it's oversaturated. There are too many people. I would say for every cop, there's about 30 people under the, like, you're gonna see a lot of people on drugs. This is where people come to buy their drugs the most.
So they come from different areas?
Right. And they come from all over. They come from everywhere.
There are huge numbers of people under the influence of the most powerful drug out there. This is it. This is the zombie land. Why do they call it that? Because constant drug use has broken them down, making them walk hunched over. Just imagine how powerful these drugs are and how deeply they've devastated this entire community.
What's happened to her?
You okay, sweetie? Yo, you okay? You need help? You good? Yeah, she okay.
Him too, bro. Yeah, individual. Why do out here, bro?
This isn't a normal place to casually walk through, not in a neighborhood of the richest country in the world.
It's also a trap. Like people is filled down here.
And they can't leave. I know people, I'm 33, when I was about 19, college students would come down here.
Just to try.
Yes, and never leave. Then you'll see weeks later their family coming with pictures, missing, but they're not. This is normal. People come down here and they go missing all the time.
These are missing people lost to addiction. Their families don't know where they are.
Last seen, March 29th. This is the last time anybody's seen him.
This year.
This year. There's people who walk around and show you their phone, be like, excuse me, have you seen this person? And this is common. They come down here and they get stuck.
You have kids. Are you scared one day?
I moved my child from down here. My child doesn't live here.
So you don't want to live here?
No. I had to grow up here. Living here is not optional. But Kensington used to be a beautiful place.
you think they should ban all the drugs in the U.S. or?
Yes, 100%. Drugs destroy families.
You are from the area.
Born and raised, bro, all my life. You know what I'm saying?
What is the drugs that kill them?
You could come down here with $2 and get something. Get something.
$2? Come buy drugs.
$2.
Why is so cheap?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere down here. It's cheap down here. You got niggas down here with dollar rocks. Oh yeah, for all you niggas that don't know, the government suppliers.
Really?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The government suppliers.
Among the discarded syringes and exhausted bodies lie the stories of thousands of forgotten souls.
My name's John. I've been shooting dope for about 18 years, and it's just been the last 3 years. When I go to inject, you'll see I have horrific wounds on my legs. Like, this shit's crazy. I should be in the hospital. 15 times they tried to admit me, and they weren't able to do anything for me. Flies keep going to my legs. I can smell the infection through the bandages and through my jeans and all that.
The wounds you see here are signs of necrosis, tissue death, caused by tranq use.
Man, you need to go to hospital.
I know, that's what I was saying, sir. I tried 15 times to stay in the hospital, and there's nothing they could do to make me stop vomiting. I've kind of given up on there being any help and just realized that this is going to kill me, and that's what it is, and I've accepted it.
Man, so what is the issue if not the fentanyl?
No, it's the xylazine or metatabamine is the new chemical that they're using. Everything has this tranq in it.
In some cases, these injection wounds worsen and turn into gangrene, a dangerous infection that leads to tissue decay, often requiring amputation.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to inject this.
Really?
Yes.
Man, you don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to, but if I don't, I will be throwing up and vomiting and all sorts of other stuff, and every 2 or 3 hours.
I think maybe you shouldn't do that.
That would be the smart thing, but I can't I can't handle the withdrawal.
So you cannot stop it or what?
I don't know if it was fentanyl or methadone. Yeah, that's easy to get off of. This isn't. No, I've came to the realization that this is gonna kill me, and I'm all right with it.
Like you are surrounded yourself, that you...
Pretty much.
So where's your family?
I don't have any family, boss.
How old are you?
I will be 34 next week.
34. You cannot go to the government and they might help.
What's the government gonna do? The last time I went to the hospital, they told me to take the shit somewhere else, that I was a junkie piece of shit, and drug me out by my neck out of the hospital. They don't look at us like we're human beings. I then put my leg up in the air just so I feel the effect of it a little bit more.
Okay, so it's reduce your pain. So you don't feel your legs now.
I mean, I can move my feet and toes and get around all right. I don't really have any veins. You guys have any other questions or anything like that?
That's really hard, man.
I'm honestly shocked by what I've seen. I never expected to witness something like this. This man is completely numb and conscious. Did you see his legs? No one can help him. Not the hospitals, not the police, not any organization. He's going to lose his leg. He could die at any moment, completely surrendered to his reality. He has no family. He fell into the trap of drugs, and once you fall in here, there's no way out. That's why you must always stay close to God and close to your family.
And if they don't seek treatment to get that blood flow back in there, they're going to lose their limb.
All right, so here is the effect, like the guy that just showed you. This is the effect of xylazine. It eats at the skin. because it wasn't made for human consumption.
It's a trunk.
Yes, tranquilizer.
What's gonna happen to him now?
At the worst, his arm gotta get amputated.
Look at this. There's a chance his hand will be amputated.
Xylazine is dangerous, is deadly.
Doctors call it xylazine.
All right, I'm doing a documentary right now.
So nobody can help him, like hospital stuff?
Yeah, they can help him, but he has to stop using the drug first.
So he doesn't feel any pain now because
Do
of
you
this
feel
drug.
any pain?
And he has to take the drugs to not feel a pain, right?
Yes. It's like a double-edged sword.
But he's young, man. How old is he?
How old are you if you don't ask?
26.
26.
Started using when I was about 19.
26 fell down on this? Like, nobody to help him, relative, family?
So do you have anybody that can help you?
This is actually my mom right here.
That's your mom? Okay.
This is his mom?
Yeah, but she don't want to be filmed.
My parents do it. Obviously, we look up to our parents.
Right.
Seeing that.
So you thought it was cool in the beginning?
Right. Thinking that, okay, well, this must be okay. And obviously, I knew that, you know, when you see role models like that in your life doing it.
So me and you are no different because the first time I've ever seen drug use was in the house, was in my own home. Right, because it's like you're trying to escape a reality that that you haven't dealt with yet.
And, I would just recommend staying away from.
So just stay away from it altogether.
Yeah, honestly, because it goes downhill very quickly. It's very easy to lose everything and everyone in your life. There's no way to live.
All right, thank you, bro. You have a good day.
Here, the syringe isn't a symbol of healing. It's a symbol of pain, and sometimes the end. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next episode from Canada.